All right, Shalom. I'd like to start out with saying Ka Halayim La Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Harakak Wadash Ma. Double honors to the other apostles, the great millstone, and my elder Herawan as well. Salutations to the Akim that are pushing the truth and sincerity and truth, and peace and blessings to the men, women, and children that believe in the name of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, I'm Kanak Anban Yashar from the Lions of the Yashar camp, and I'm gonna come in with a quick spiritual hydration, man. Um, yeah, quick spiritual hydration. And it's going to be entitled "Stop and Smell the Roses." Um, I've been having recent talks with my elder Harwan um, and one of my best friends, and they were just bringing to my attention how um, I kind of do this and do that, and I'm always on top of stuff and take care of responsibilities, but I don't never stop and uh, accept the pat on the back from Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai and smell the roses. I um I often find myself consumed in task and getting the job done and getting results, but not even reaping the benefits of the results that I receive. And so I just want to do a quick spiritual hydration to encourage anybody else that's kind of out there like that. That we're doing all these lessons and we, what I'm saying, edifying brothers, teaching and giving charity and going to work, taking care of children, taking care of families and all that kind of stuff. But when do we ever stop and just smell the roses and really indulge in the rest that was set up for us by Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai in these times? A restful state of mind, even in the midst of conquering and executing tasks and being a soldier for Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. When do we, yeah, we reap the benefits in the kingdom with salvation, but part of the kingdom is within us, and we have to really learn how to stop and smell the roses and indulge in that. All right, so first scripture I want to get is Matthew chapter 11, verse 28. It says, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and ye that are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." Right, and rest from the sorrows of this world, man. Once you enter into the truth, you in the truth, man. That's something to sit back and think about in within itself. If anybody should be saying, "Oh yes," it's the true men of the Lord, because if you really understand it, it doesn't matter what turmoil goes on around us, because we understand it and we know exactly what's going on, and we know that it's the doing of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. So we are at peace with that because we understand and know all things through the spirit of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. Verse 29, it said, "Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest for your souls." All right. Um, right. So, and learn of who? Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. To learn of him is pure righteousness. Right. And righteousness is what brings us peace. Sin is what brings us uh, turmoil and destruction. But we enter in the rest of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, the rest of righteousness through his spirit, man, through his blood. All right, verse 30, it says, "For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." So we then tend to not care about the burdens that we go through in the world, but even within not caring that we shouldn't become zombies. And just, I know we create that soldier-like mentality, but we indulge in the prophecies coming to pass and stuff blowing up all over the place. Like, we're seeing the captivity turn back right before our eyes. But if we're too, I mean, we focus on the road ahead. And I'm not saying take your mind off the focus off the road ahead, but we can indulge in the things that's going on around us because we know what it is. You know, like I called the elder, you know, one day last week, and I'm like, "Yeah, what you got going on?" He's like, "Nothing, chilling, watching these prophecies come to pass." You know what I'm saying? Me and my kids watching these prophecies come to pass. That's indulging, you know. That's indulging in your surroundings and being resting in Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. We all need to learn and experience how to do that in order to move forward, man. It's a wonderful thing, you know. And not everybody's gonna have that option, you know. All right. Next scripture I want to get is Isaiah chapter 26, verse 1, it says, In that day shall this song be sung in the land of Judah. We have a strong city. Salvation Yahweh by Shem Shai appointed for walls of bulwarks. Open ye the gates, that the righteous nation which keepeth the truth may enter. Right, and that's us entering into the kingdom. But the kingdom starts within us, man. All right, verse 3 is the point. It says, Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusts in thee. Right. We trust in Yahweh by Shem Shai, so our mind is stayed upon Yahweh by Shem Shai. Or I might bring that out again because I want to go into another scripture that that kind of signifies the reason why I brought that scripture out. But matter of fact, I'll go to it right now. Let me get Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 13. All right, those that rest upon the Lord. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 13. Okay. This is Wisdom of Solomon 13 and 1. It says, Surely vain are all men by nature who are ignorant of Yahweh, and who could not out of the good things that are seen know him that is. Right. So we know Yahweh by Shem Shai, but surely vain are all men by nature who know not Yahweh by Shem Shai, and could not see the good things, could not out of the good things that are seen know him that is. Right. Everything is beautiful. All right. Like the scripture says in Ecclesiastes 3 and 11, it says, or 3 and 10, it says, He has made everything beautiful in his time, and He has put the world in their hearts. But we haven't received the spirit of the world. So we see beauty in everything created by Yahweh, by Shem Shai. Esau is beautifully wicked. And he did a number when he made Esau to be the hammer of the earth and be our whooping stick, his whooping stick. So how much more perfect is he gonna make us? He made them perfectly wicked, and he's gonna make us perfectly righteous. So we look at the beauty in everything surrounding us, and we gotta stop and smell the roses sometime, man. All right. It says, Wisdom Solomon 13 and 1. It says, Surely vain are all men by nature, who are ignorant of Yahweh, and could not out of the good things that are seen know him that is, neither by considering the works did they acknowledge the work master. So we see the works of Yahweh by Shem Shai, the physical works and the spiritual works, and we acknowledge him, as being the maker of all these things. With whose beauty, verse 3, no, Slakia, verse 2, it says, But deem either fire or wind or swift air or circle of the stars or violent water or the lights of heaven to be gods which govern the world. Right, so they worship these things that they see, right? And can't even see past those things to get to the creator of all those things, man. But we rest in the fact that he revealed the beautiful things on earth and the ones that are in heaven. So he allowed our minds to go past the earthly realm into the spiritual realm and have direct connection with him through the spirit of that's placed upon his dear son, man. That spirit of discernment, the spirit of truth. But not the whole world was given that. All right. And so Yahweh Shem Shai governs the whole world. All right. It said, with whose beauty, if they being delighted took them to be gods, let them know how much better the Lord is of them is. The Lord of them is. For the first author of beauty hath created them. So Yahweh Shem has the first author of beauty, man. All right. It says, But if they were astonished at the power and virtue, let them understand by them how much more mightier he is that made them, man. So, we understand who made them and understand the spirit that was placed upon us by him, right? And so we need to, sometimes it's stop them, smell the roses and indulge in it, man. Indulge in everything that he's placed around you because he put it around you for a reason, And we can stop to smell the roses sometimes. Sometimes we get so lost in the sauce that we don't even acknowledge what's around us. All right, I'm gonna close it out with Philippians chapter 4, verse 6. It says, "Be careful for nothing." Like we have no reason to be anxious or have anxiety. All right. It says, "But in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto Yahweh. And the peace of Yahweh, which passeth all understanding, shall keep your hearts and mind through Yahweh Shai Hamashiach." All right, and that's what we indulge in, man. And we stop and smell the roses and breathe. You know, we stop and breathe. Sometimes we got to stop moving and see everything that we've accomplished in Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, and take note of that and be receptive of that and receive that. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to serve this purpose. With that, I'd like to say, Kal Halayim La Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Harakak Wadash, my Amam. Double honors to the elder apostles, the great millstone, and my elder Herawan as well. Salutations to the Akim that are pushing the truth, the sincerity, truth, and peace and blessings to the men, women, and children. I believe in the name of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.